So I am historian for the student council. So I had to become the president of the prom committee. I mean, like one of the co-presidents of the prom committee. I was the president of the decoration committee, or co-president of the decoration committee with Chandler. So this was a challenge because me and Chandler are not very creative people. We are not the most artistic people. So like finding things to decorate the prom with was kind of difficult because we're not experts in that neck of the woods. I don't know. So there were months going into planning prom. As you can imagine, one night, there's one night in life, prom, and you spend months planning for it, which I think is kind of crazy. So, um, so what happened? So we decided on the theme, A Night in Paris, which is a really good theme, I think, because it's really easy to decorate for. So, there were a lot of disagreements on like what should be what, how should this look, how should that look. And so yeah, there's that. And so whenever we went to visit the venue, it was at the Omni. We talked to the like the coordinator that we worked with, who was part of the Omni staff. Um, she like gave us some suggestions, and so we agreed upon like this candle floaty thing, and we bought some rose petals that we sprinkled across the table, and we had lights, um, and we had a velvet robe. So, because we spent a lot of time thinking of how we should depict Paris in prom, a night in Paris. So on the dinner side, where there's like tables and stuff, um, oh, and we had like really pretty chairs, like white chairs with a cloth on it. But we um, we did like the romantic side of Paris, like with the candlelight dinners and all of that stuff. And then on this side, we had the clubby side of Paris, like the discotheque and choses comme ça, or think, what? I just smoke French. I just smoke French. Things like that. And so we hired. Okay, so the entertainment committee hired this really great DJ, and he like helped out the decoration committee because he brought like this light thing that like blasted light, so it made it seem like it was like we were at like a dance club, and he could like do project like the Eiffel Tower through a laser and things like that. So, oh, excuse me, that is like how prom looked. And on top of that, we did we did little features during prom, because like in Paris there's a lot of street performers, so we had mimes, and we had a palm reading from Miss Bila. Hi, Miss Bila, if you're watching this. So we decorated that with like saris and pillows and incense and stuff. It was great. It was really cool. And we did like caricatures by Miss Williams. And what else did we do? We had a photo booth, which I think was great because so we could like remember prom. So yeah, that was one of the big things that we wanted to make memories, and I think we did that pretty well. And we had a drink station, but that's not really decoration related. So yeah, the decorations were kind of hard because we were kind of unprepared, I think. Oh no, we were prepared, but we were just kind of overwhelmed and didn't know what to expect, and we didn't want to disappoint our class, which was like a hardship that we faced because our class is kind of crazy and judgmental, and we wanted to do the best that we can for them because I know that if we threw a bad prom, we wouldn't hear the end of it. But so yeah, we put a lot of work into prom. We spent all of our class meetings like either talking about prom as a council, or we would get in our committees and talk to our committees about the ideas we had. So there was a lot of planning involved. We had our own Facebook group, and yeah. So this taught me a lot of responsibility because I was in charge. I was the president of the decoration committee. Like it was a lot of responsibility because as teenagers, we don't like being told what to do, but I had to tell my peers like, no, you can't do this and all of this. Like it was just a lot of work, and I had to create ideas, and I'm not really good at that. But I kind of had to step up to the plate because I was the leader. I had to lead my team, and I had because there was like 5 different committees, and we all had to collaborate. So if I let my team down, then I let the other teams down. So it's just like a whole chain reaction. So a lot of responsibility was learned, and yeah.